Mr. Viewers, all hell broke loose in a compound in St. Elizabeth where the Maroons come together, beating drum, blowing their abeng, all in protest of their chief, Richard Currie, for rejecting Dr. Andrew Holness's offer to have the JDF come and help them to rebuild back their houses with the material that he was sending. Viewers, the people them say Richard Currie is doing absolutely nothing and they need the help. It wasn't his decision alone to say that they didn't want the JDF there. Viewers, uno take a listen. He eat it bad.
You're gonna send material come here without this one that it don't make no sense. Tell Maroon say when they're sick, no come at your government hospital. Tell Maroon say you're not send back no electricity up here because they claim say we're sovereign and we don't have nothing. We don't have nothing up here. So if you send the JDF and the material, but if you're not sending the JDF, don't send Mocha. Like we give them an upsetter. If you send JDF, make sure you send Mocha. Send JDF and send Mocha with them.
Viewers, have you ever heard the saying, if you don't have anything good to say, you should shut your mouth? In light of these sayings, Chief Richard Currie of the Accompong Maroons has been dominating the headlines on various media platforms since he publicly rejected the Prime Minister's offer to have the JDF assist the people to rebuild their houses, which opens up loopholes in exposing and unearthing damning information about Chief Currie.
Chief Currie, the Maroons in Accompong are protesting. I guess things are not as settled as you portray it to be. Also, the Maroons are protesting the mere fact that you have refused the assistance from the government via JDF. The people are saying that they want the assistance. Maroon business and an easy business, Chief Currie. And also, what I'd like to ask you, since it is that you say that you're sovereign, when you come forward to explain to Jamaica what exactly is happening in Accompong, please also take the money that you use, along with also taking to us the letting us know the location of the hospital that is there. Also, the self-service that you use. Do you use Flow and Digital? You're a sovereign state, so I need to understand the government and governance. But Chief Currie, you are failing the Maroons of Accompong because you're doing partisan leadership. And the Maroons are stating that the people that did not vote for you are not benefiting. Also, the Starlink and the generator that was left for the school, where is it? We also want to know where that is at the moment, because the Maroons are stating that it's not at the school that the Prime Minister left it for. Chief Currie, you have a lot of questions to answer. And again, the council and your local and international partners that you speak of, I want to explain again that they do not supersede any directives from the government of Jamaica. So Chief Currie, come forward and explain to us, because again, the Maroons are stating that you have a dictator way of how it is that you lead, and people who did not vote for you, they're not being assisted. So this is kind of mimicking what it is that we see happening in the PMP Member of Parliament constituencies, where they are also not assisting those persons who they claim did not vote for them. And remember, Chief Currie, you came out publicly stating that you are supporting Mark Golding, his leadership of the PNP, and for the PNP to form government. So again, Chief Currie, you have a lot of questions to answer, but the Maroons are not satisfied with your leadership in Accompong.
Wagwan, my viewers, how are you all doing? Hope you've had a blessed and productive day. This is Make We Chat channel, and as always, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and don't be afraid to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below.
Richard Currie is not bigger than the laws that govern Jamaica.
So, Richard Currie, so you believe that you want to be a leader of a leader. So, in our country, where we have a prime minister who is responsible for the people of Jamaica, Accompong town is no different, you know. It is Jamaica. I want you to remind yourself that even if you have kings in other part of Africa and disaster happen, they still look to either their president or their prime minister of that country. But I'm wondering, who give you the audacity to believe that you can ramp with these people rights? Who give you that idea, Mr. Prime Minister? And the one thing I want to tell you, giving Mr. Currie this situation to let you believe that he's bigger than you or he's bigger than the law of this country, it is not accepted. This man is supposed to be put down to the lowest part to let him realize that he's not above the law, or he's not above the Governor General nor the Prime Minister of Jamaica, and giving him this power to let him believe that he's bigger than Jamaica. He will continue to play with the people's right of Jamaica. I want to understand this. If I leave, I was born in Westmoreland, I leave and I go Accompong. I don't even have Maroon background, so I can go up there and I live up there then. So I am different than the rest of Jamaica then, because this is only what this is showing you. Because I'm not going to call you a chief, and I don't see the hell why respectable persons in Jamaica are going to call a parasite like you a chief, because you're not. I don't understand this. I don't understand this, but yet I have to talk because I see your people come out. And I was looking forward for them to come out because they are all Jamaican, and I know they know the rules that govern Jamaica and the laws that govern Jamaica. But you believe that your law governs the whole Jamaica, that there is no hierarchy than you. Well, no. Mr. Prime Minister, as the citizen said, if you're sending JDF, send Mocha too. Because I believe that unscrupulous things is going on in Accompong. That's the reason why this fool turned down the help for the people. Because the people desired to get help because they're sleeping on the tarpaulin and inhumane situation in Accompong town. And this fool come out to say that he's making decision for the people of Accompong. In what way? In what way? Because they give him a little strength or a little power to let you believe that he is much bigger than Jamaica, which he's not. So I believe that this little power that he have about being a chief is supposed to be taken from him. Because in a situation like this, and you don't come out and represent well for your people, I can tell you, this is not good.
So, viewers, Apart from Chief Richard Currie being affiliated with the PMP, the things that were exposed about him for not wanting the presence of the JDF in Accompong are that he's allegedly hiding all manner of illegal activities in the community, like the mass production of marijuana, illegal guns and contraband, and the misappropriation of funds acquired through tourism.
People them down in Maroon Town a ball for the government can help them. Because the leader, Richard Currie, now take the care package them. And the people them hungry. So the people them a protest. Yeah man, them a protest. Yeah man. A serious thing going on there, guys. The people them a rebel against the Maroon Chief.
Mr. Viewers, there are some sensitive rumors regarding Chief Currie, and it's that he's not a straight man, if you catch my drift, but rather a closeted member of the rainbow community. And the rumor also extends to him and popular vlogger Andre Stevens being involved intimately, and many people tend to want to believe these rumors as they have not seen Richard Currie with a female significant other.
That is the gay part of the music, you know. Protege are fully gay, I would know that. Coffee them are gay, you understand? But people afraid to talk. I remember people, the views of the Maroon Emperor is his own views, and if anybody can prove say anything that the Emperor is saying is a lie, see that we have over $5 million on the board, you understand? We'll go to all $5 million, you understand? And then see the XY2Z here, you understand? The four of them, $300,000 for this, actually. So anybody can prove. Remember, so Richard Currie said, him and Protege sleep in a one room for much years upon coach, you know. And when you left your good also to sleep in a man coach.
Filiation game, bad man. Remember, when you lay down in a Richard Currie bed, September 20, 2025, me know when you turn left or you turn right, you never see me. Remember, you never see me. All you saw was Colonel Richard Currie behind you, lacing you. Remember, it was me.
Viewers, my opinion is that Richard Currie, in his capacity as a chief of the Maroons, has tarnished the fundamental principles of the Maroon community. First, by aligning himself with the PMP party, and now on alleged advice from Buju Banton and Mark Golding, divided the Maroons by rejecting the assistance from Prime Minister Andrew Holness to have the JDF assist the people of Accompong to build back their houses. Viewers, uno take a listen to Father Rusty views on the saga unfolding in Accompong.
If I was the government of Jamaica, if I was the Prime Minister, and after having such a devastating storm affected Jamaica, Category 5 Hurricane Melissa, and I went to Accompong, Maroon Village, which is not sovereign, which is a part of Jamaica. Because this argument where Currie them and the Maroon them are give themselves problem over about sovereign. You can't sovereign in a one. You can't have two sovereign nations in a one country. It's not Haiti and Dominica Republic. See? It's not like it's a two islands. It's a two-state island. Jamaica is one state, right? Run by the Prime Minister and the Jamaica Labour Party, the government of Jamaica. We don't have another state. And for that reason, them get rid of Dodos. According to them, Dodos kind of did create a state within a state. Regardless whatever good he was doing and whatever help or assistance he was doing or legal his business was, we know all the other things what him say happen, but we just have put that out there. Like that was one of the arguments that them put forward why them go down there. say him operate a state within the state. Why is Richard Currie being allowed to operate a state within the state of Jamaica? Why is he being allowed? I think when I take this maroon fucker too far, this nonsense about maroon, I think when I take it a bit too far. Because here what happened now. Maroon is not a nation, you know. It's not a race of people named Maroon, you know. The word maroon come from the word marooned, mean to be locked away or cut off. Yeah, like you're marooned in a certain part of the island that was cut off by a river or the sea or whatever it was cut off. So you're marooned in. That's where the word maroons come from, you know. It's not like some maroon is a set of people where it's a different race of people, like how you'd have. Yes, my virgin, like how you'd have Jamaicans and Trinidadians and Barbadians and Asians, and maroon is not a different race of people, you know. I mean, notice Chief Currie operate like say the people them down there. I'm children them and brother and sister them, and I'm responsible to them, and like as if the government have no rights in a Accompong. Now, after we go on with Melissa, and Andrew went there on a visit a few days ago and decided, say, alright, we're going to send in the EU, the engineering unit of the JDF. We'll do some repairs. Because you know the JDF work fast, brisk, quick, safe, well trained, get things done fast. And if I was the government of Jamaica and you refused, after we spoke yesterday, and said, I'm going to send the military come fix up the place and deal with things and fix up things. And you say, alright. And by tomorrow morning, you say, no, we don't want a military down here. It's alright. We fix it ourselves. Any amount of military we did plan to send yesterday, I'd send twice the amount today. I would send twice the amount today. And I'd send the original set to do the repairs and another set to see to it that these gentlemen, when they are working, they are safe. And have a good look around what is happening here. Because there's some sinister agenda there why they don't want the military there. What is happening why the military can't come fix up the place? What is the reason why? Yesterday you agreed to have the military come and fix up this place. But today you change your mind and say, no, we don't want the military. What you hiding, Currie? What you hiding? We hear a lot of allegations and we hear a lot of rumors, you know. If I was Andrew Holness and the Commissioner of Police and the Chief of Defence Staff of the JDF, right? And you tell me, say, you don't want the military if you come fix up the place. And me and you agree upon that yesterday. Remember, say, I made the Prime Minister, you know. And me tell you, as a little blood clot boy, we wannabe chief. As a little wannabe batty boy, Currie. Because we hear about you, you know, we know where you're going with. See? So me I go send the military come fix up the place. And me give out that instruction, so me I go do that. And tomorrow morning me I say, we don't want you come. Me I send the military down there double. And me I send the police too. Something alright. Whatever you have hiding, me I come look for it. Because it can't be that we having a disaster. And your village is one of the disaster struck areas. And me say, alright, me I come fix it up. I get the military in here and come fix it up. And all of a sudden, you know what, the military down there, you agree upon that today. And by tomorrow you change your mind. Me I come look for where you have a hide. Remember say, Me hear allegations say on a plan for overthrow the government, you know. Allegations are swirling everywhere that on a planning to overthrow the government. Alright? So if me never take that serious and the dust, I say, sure, what a rumor. And me tell you, say, alright, me I come fix up the place and all of a sudden you say, no, you don't want the military. Then no, that wouldn't be a rumor to me again, you know. I see that as something. Oh, so something up. Something fishy. Currie, you do too much. Currie, you're doing too much. And this fuckery you keep up about Maroon Chief, the government need to go in there and take away your blood clot and carry go lock you up. Yeah? And make Accompong be a normal, regular part of Jamaica. Because this fuckery you keep up about Maroon. Let me tell you something about Maroon. Maroon, Kojo did sell Nani, you know. Our brother, Kojo did sell her. And the same thing happened to San Sharp, and the same thing happened to Paul Bogle. Maroons is a set of informer, a set of traitors. And the same thing Mr. Currie I don't know. I sell out the people them to Mark Golden. A farmer, slave owner, grandchild. Yeah, I said that. And let me tell you something. I'm going to say it again. If me is a government and me make plans so me go fix up one place, me I send the military go fix up that place there. And me hear you come out as a Maroon leader, which is nobody anyway. You are just a little rare. Because the treaty that was signed in the 1700s between the Maroons and the British, that is null and void now, you know. A modern time now. Because we get independence from the same British 1962. See? 1962, we get independence. So, that the treaty we want to sign with the British now have no value today. Don't have any value today. So when you there keep up your little fucker about Maroon, and Accompong and Chief and fucker, and because the government not really want to take down piece of heritage. The government just go along with it to say, sure, it's a little part of our heritage that. But the moment you get bright and start to operate like say I want a different country you live, and this not Jamaica, me I come in there with the blood clot military. Cannot have a state within a state. And somebody need to take down Currie. And the people them down Accompong get rid of Currie. Currie is going to make life hard for you. Can't say my name one no.
And if you have watched the video until the end, thank you for watching. Until another upload, this is where I say goodbye. Goodbye.